I'm going to go ahead and go in with this right here. Hope that we can get rid of most of that. Got some of the skeletons. I thought he might do that. So we're going to go ahead and go in with the Ram Rider. He's going to continue to kite, but I think we got a Mega Knight on tower, guys. Your boy's going to take it. See, this is the thing, right? It takes a little bit of time, but he misses everything, okay? So she's going to, well, she's no longer going to, well, she is going to shred. She's going to shred because the Mega Knight's tanking. Ice Golem is one of the best positive elixir trade because you can either drop him right here, and then he's going to walk to it. And then you're going to have a Musketeer possibly here. You're going to have a cannon, and both are going to be taking down the Mega Knight. You can drop some skeletons on it as well, all right, behind as it's walking so it doesn't splash them. You're back to your Hog Rider. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. As always, your boy is back in the Clash Royale video, guys. Got a good one today. All right, maxed out some cards. Gold is starting to, and the magic items are pretty much gone. I'm going to save the Book of Books for my Archer Queen. It's currently level 12, and I will be maxing her out using that book. But guys, you can see here, Inferno Dragon I think is going to be really good. I want to get that one maxed out. Love the Ram Rider. I want to keep the bridge spam aspect. You guys know that outside of Hog Rider, P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam is probably my favorite to run, all variations. And I wanted to max out the Fireball. I think it's super important. Right now, I'm taking advantage of people only have a level 13 Musketeers and things like that. So let's go ahead and jump into the arena with this here. I played a lot last night, and I'm really trying to get used to the Archer Queen, and not so much the Archer Queen, but you know, their ability, right? There's like a delay there, so like just really trying to time it. Okay, so I'm gonna go Mega Knight here. I probably shouldn't have done this, but I'm gonna go Mega Knight. I should have went Ram Rider. This is pretty expensive, and he's probably gonna be able to counter this. So we'll see what he decides to go with it. I'm gonna go in with an E-Spirit. He's got cannon, so he's running 2.6. So we'll take care of that, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a I'm going to go with the Ram Rider because that's going to go down, and I think I get one. No, but I'm going to get that. Okay, got that back to that pretty quick. Now, what he is going to be able to do here is get a Hog Rider down. So what I have to do is take care of this Musketeer. So I think right now, hopefully I can recover. So I thought he would do that, but what's happening here, especially with 2.6, is he's getting a positive elixir trade, and he's chipping every time. So, and it only is going to favor him, kiting the Mega Knight a lot moving forward, so I'm going to have to play this a little bit slow. I just shouldn't have gone with, let me see here. Okay, that's fine. That was actually a bad, oh no, he kited right. Okay, that was good. Well, that Fire Spirit wasn't the best, I guess. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I have to go in with this here, and this is unfortunate because he's already back to, let's see if he decides, no, he didn't do it. Okay, never mind. I'm going to go in. I have to go in right now. And I'm going to go Zip Zap. He's going to be able to kite a lot of things, but the Bandit hopefully would be able to dash to the yes, it does, but the Inferno, he's going to be able to kite the Inferno Dragon, I think. Oh, maybe not. Okay. That's going to do a little bit of work, right? Okay, so I'm going to have to, again, take some damage here. All right, a lot of damage, actually, but we're going to Mega Knight this. Kind of get it off the tower. He's going to get 2 shots. Could have been worse. I think this will favor us more in double. And again, the one mistake, he'll kite this all over the place. The one mistake I definitely made is not using Ram Rider over... He's going to be able to Fireball. So if it's not maxed out, though, I don't think it's going to do much. I'm assuming he's going to Fireball this. Yep, there he goes. Okay, so I knew it wouldn't take it out, right? So we're going to go ahead and kite just a little bit here. And then I'm going to go in with this. And I thought that kind of might happen, so we'll go ahead and I'm going to Fireball. I can't reach it, so I'm not going to. So let's go ahead and get this down, and then I'm going to get a Mega Knight down as well. Oh, man, the Ram Rider actually... Oh, that was messed up too, man. A couple of... Oh, he didn't get shot off, I don't think. So let's go ahead and go in with this Archer Queen, and then... he's gonna Fireball it, so I don't want to mess with it right... No, that was a good log. Good log. But we do have some stuff going on here. He's going to be able to kite a lot. That's good. He's going to be able to get his cannon down. He's going to put it far to the left, is what I'm thinking. Yep. Okay. I'm going to Fireball the Musketeer, hit her in the foot. Better take her down. Okay, so that's good for us. I have to go in with the Mega Knight once again. I could have played this a lot better, guys, but again, I'm letting him chip a lot. Okay, so this is the problem that I'm having right now. So we're going to go once again with the Inferno Dragon. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this right here. Hope that we can get rid of most of that. Got some of the skeletons. I thought he might do that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go in with the Ram Rider. He's going to continue to kite, but I think we got a Mega Knight on tower, guys. I will say, regardless of how this one shakes out, I did not play it well, but your boy's going to take it. I did not play that well. so many levels. I did not play that well, okay? And that's not... Okay, I need the gold crates now, all right? I used to want to donate those to you guys. I need them, all right? But I did not play that well. All right, guys. And I don't think I've mentioned this, but I will now. You know, level 13. I think the matchmaking, hopefully, if I didn't mention this before, I think it's going to get better. But, okay, let's go in with a barb barrel. Then we'll slow this stuff down here. And the Hog Rider is going to get some work done. He went super aggressive. So we're going to keep going in. Yeah, a lot of people running 2.6. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. There are a ton of... He'll kite that. Yeah, never mind. There's a lot of people running 2.6. He was too aggressive now. My goodness. I can't even keep up because he's... I know he doesn't have Elixir. You don't want to have to fireball like that to defend. I mean, that's just... Alright. But yeah, the champions, guys, they're a bit... He's just fireball. I should have went Archer Queen. They're beatable, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, right? They're super cool. They're different. A unique mechanic with their abilities, but they are beatable. All right, he's not back to his... Okay, I am going to fireball this. This is... I think I mentioned this early in the video. Look, I take her out, and that's kind of, I feel, a little bit bad. We'll go Ram Rider. I was a little slow on that. That stings, okay. Definitely stings because he's going to get some shots off. But we're going to go in big time here, and I think we should be good, yeah. So, even if this was a level 14, what I'm saying here is he wasn't playing 2.6, he wasn't playing it great. Now he just did that. You can't... The mistake that some people make is they think quick cycle means just spam stuff all over the place. It maybe at some points it does mean that, but you don't want to do that all the time, alright? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Inferno Dragon opposite lane here. But yeah, the champions are beatable. All right, they are. Well, I guess I got to do this now too. See, I do feel bad, but I do think it's going to balance out. So he's going to kite. He should kite that Inferno Dragon. That would be the wise play there. Not that. He knows I'm running. Okay, he knows that I'm running Ram Rider, right? So we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to do the. You know, I'm not going to give it to him. I don't want to give it to him. So let's go Bandit. He'll get a lot of work done here. We'll go in with this Archer Queen. He's giving me some sick value right there. And I think what we're going to probably do here soon is activate her. See, this is the thing, right? It takes a little bit of time, but he misses everything, okay? So she's going to... Well, she's no longer going to... Well, she is going to shred. She's going to shred because the Mega Knight's tanking. But, again... I'm going to take that. All right, I'm going to take that dub, but he wasn't playing that well. If you guys are playing 2.6, you got to cycle. It is slow. It's kind of like playing, to some level, an expo kind of a deck, right? You play, you chip, and then you defend. You know, you kind of strategically play that way. You kite things around and cycle and stuff like that, all right? That's how you play that. You don't play it the way he was. At the beginning, you saw he dropped, I think, I don't even know what it was. It was like a Hog Rider, Skeletons, maybe Ice Spirit, or Ice Golem, Hog Riders. That's okay, I guess, but, you know, you spend a lot of Elixir there, and I pretty much shut it down, and then you can't cycle to your cards fast enough, and the whole point is to get back to Hog Rider. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump back in. You guys know how we roll, too, all right? I don't know if I mentioned this, but you guys know I always break them down, okay? And we have ourselves... I could have actually just let this go, so I got to remember now the levels, all right? So let's go in with this here. We'll hopefully be able to slow it down. Ram Rider, come on now. All right, so run it again, 2.6, what I see here, okay? So there we go. We're going to go ahead and fireball that as well. He's going to be able to kite with the Ice Golem, Skeletons, all that kind of good stuff. Good log, good log. All right, so we are not going to get any Bandit work, so that was actually well played. I'll go in here with this, and then I'm going to Mega Knight, all right, because I think it's going to be the best play for us. Boom. All right, we'll take that down. A lot of 2.6 and a lot of Balloon, and it's, overall, guys, a lot of freeze. It's crazy. So he's going to have his Musketeer. I'm assuming he should put that somewhere, and he's going to try to kite around with the Yuki. And the Ice Golem, keep bringing it around. All right, we'll let that all have. There's the Musketeer, guys. He's playing this pretty well based on that alone. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a counter push here. He's going to go here. He's going to go Hog Rider, I'm assuming. I got a Mega Knight there, which is good for us. I'm going to try to get a positive Elixir trade here if I can. And we're going to try to make him use some Elixir. I'm going to get a dash. We've got dual lane pressure going. And he's got the cannon. All right, that's going to be okay for us. He's got a log, but look at the Ram Rider. All right, so we should be good. Levels do matter here, okay, for sure, 100%. And he had to fireball that, because that would have taken the tower. So I feel bad. I mean, I do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to say anything. I'm certainly not going to BM. And here's some advice, guys, I would give y'all. I would not BM, so we're going to go ahead and do this. I would not BM people if you're like really higher level than them and stuff like that. I really wouldn't. I just don't think it's cool at all. And that's the truth, all right? That's the truth. Let's go here. I might activate her ability. I think I am going to right now. She'll go invisible. We'll take out most of that stuff, and she'll just... Oh, that was good, Ice Spirit, but we're going to go ahead and take that out anyways. I knew the Bandit would tank. I don't know. I feel bad. I'm not even going to break this game down at all because it's not fair. It's not fair at all. But, guys, hopefully things will balance out over time. So we'll go Ice or E-Spirit here. I don't know, guys. I do feel bad. But look, I do like all these events that they're running and stuff like that. But all right, guys. Anyways, here's the deck one more time. So let's go ahead and pause. Breakdown time. All right, first battle, guys. We're really going to be talking about more mistakes than anything, and a lot from my opponent. They were playing both. We're playing Hog Cycle, and you guys know I love Hog Cycle. But I'm going to talk a little bit about how you can defend against Mega Knights better, and obviously troop placements when it comes to stuff like the Cannon, the Musketeer, and the Skeletons, and the Ice Golem, and all that stuff, you know, and spell cycling, things of that nature. Anyways, my man ran Hog Rider. Did not know he was running 2.6 at the moment, though. I've been seeing that a lot. That and Freeze, guys. Balloon Freeze has been crazy. All right, so what I did wrong here is I dropped the Mega Knight, all right, instead of dropping the Ram Rider. I had both in rotation, I believe, and I should have, you know, 5 for 4 is much better than 7 for 4, especially this early in the game. So that was a mistake. And in fact, I don't even think I'm ever able to use my Ram Rider effectively to slow the Hog Rider down to negate all damage. And I'm constantly using the Mega Knight. And that's just not a good positive elixir trade. You don't want to play that way. And you don't want to get sucked into that kind of game playing against the Hog Cycle deck, all right? They will eventually chip you down and win with spell damage probably, you know? So anyways, that was a mistake on my part. But we're going to start to segue a little bit more into my opponent here. So you can see I have pretty much a gone Mega Knight. It was the counter push here. Now, I would say that this could have been an overcommitment on my part. Okay, I knew he was going to have like Musketeer, the Cannon, he's getting ready to place down. But based on how he was playing, I knew once he dropped the Musketeer, he was going to be a little bit low on elixir, and he wasn't back to his squishy troops and things of that nature. So I went ahead and dropped the Ram Rider, but you guys can see here that my elixir is super low at the moment. So if he was able to push, which he wasn't, right? So in my head, I was like, yeah, he's gonna drop. He's gonna have to do something with this Ram Rider, okay? Cannon, if he has it in cycle, which he did, but then he's not gonna have enough elixir to drop the Hog Rider. So I knew I was okay, but I knew he would be up on elixir. So I wanted to get back to my Mega Knight, which again is what kept happening. Is I kept having to use my Mega Knight on the Hog Rider, and that was just not great. Eventually, I overwhelmed, and I also wanted to kind of like I said, get him out of cycle too, right? All right, so as you can see here, this is going to be a little bit of teaching on what he did wrong. He used the Ice Golem. He's trying to kite, got some squishy troops, but he's not spreading anything out. He placed the Musketeer. I don't know, maybe it was back here or something like that. But guys, you got to protect her. You got to protect the Cannon. That is, I keep saying that about Hog Cycle, all right? And all while cycling, whether it's spell cycling here and getting back to your Hog Rider. Key, all right? So Musketeer, you want to be in some of these tiles back here. Cannon, you want to be somewhere around here. Ice Golem you want here, or you can place here, then you can walk the Mega Knight and kite it to the other lane, you know, but all this is while this is happening, the Cannon and the Musketeer or the Musketeer is attacking the Mega Knight, taking him down, right? And again, you're cycling and you're counter pushing with cards like this. That is the way you're supposed to do it. So his troop placements and defenses and things like that were not good. He needs to work on that, okay? So here, though, is something really, really cool, okay? Not only is the screenshot super cool, he obviously had Ice Golem that was blocking for the Musketeer, so that was good for him. I have a Bandit mid-dash, and obviously it's going to attack all this stuff here, but the point is the Bar Barrel. I love using the Bar Barrel this way. I was trying to take out some squishy troops or the Fire Spirit maybe if he dropped it, but it was going to turn around and attack the Musketeer, but that's why I like the Bar Barrel. That's why I can take out Witches. It can just do so much, okay? Log is still a better spell because it gets that direct damage on the tower, but that's why. You can use it, the Barbarian Barrel, especially when a troop locks. You can use it to obviously take care of stuff, right, squishy-wise, and then you can turn on whatever their supporting troop is. In this case, it was the Musketeer. All right, so again, he made me use I have a Ram Rider, okay, it did connect, that's great for us, but he made me use my Mega Knight. Now, what I was doing here was I could have dropped the Mega Knight, so another little mistake. I should have dropped it a little bit higher, right? Because the notice I dropped the Electro Spirit too, right? Because I really wanted to pause. What I'm trying to really do is keep the Hog Rider from getting any chip. I mean, that was main focus because he was up on tower damage. And if I was not careful, he was going to continue to chip this down, like I said, and I would have lost the game. But eventually, I'm pretty sure we overwhelmed in double. And that's what we did, right? So this might have been a play or two later. I knew his only main defense was going to be a log and the cannon. And as long as I could tank with the Mega Knight, the Ram Rider was going to get to the tower. And in this case, he couldn't do anything, right? He just wasn't managing anything. He tried to get some Larrys down here and whatnot, but the Inferno Dragon is fully healthy, and I think the Mega Knight is on tower, and certainly the Ram Rider would have been there and would have been GG's anyways. All right, so next battle. Now, here's the thing, guys, real quick. People think cycle decks are just spam stuff all over the place because they're fast. Okay, no, you that's not what it is. It's about cycling back to things, right? Like your Hog Rider in this case, spell cycling and chipping, all right, and getting positive elixir trades. Okay, you still got to play smart. You got to have the right placement. My man dropped an Ice Golem. This is when the battle first started. A Hog Rider and the skeletons. Okay, and he basically just used all of this, which basically gets shut down, and then I have a counter push. And he's not able to defend appropriately. He's messing up. He doesn't even care. That is not the way to play this. A Mega Knight alone, this would have been the time to Mega Knight. A Mega Knight alone would have shut that entire thing down. He would have got a hog hit, I think. But guys, don't do that. All right, you don't want it. Hog Rider by itself is perfectly fine. See how your opponent defends, and then that's all you need to do. All right, don't drop that. Okay, don't think quick cycle and just spam stuff all over the place. That's not how you play. And based on that, if I'm not mistaken, look at the damage he got. If it's not, it doesn't matter if this was the immediate next play, but look at this. I mean, and if I'm not mistaken, he can't do anything here. I mean, look at this, what he has. He can't do anything, and all this stuff is going to connect. And if I am not mistaken, exactly, all right, what I thought he would have to do. And that is, I didn't know if he would do it or not, but if he didn't, this was going to be a pretty much dead tower. He had a fireball. Look, he can't even do anything to cycle back. Or guys, I was good to go. Remember what I said too? When someone takes a long time to drop a building, some sense of a defense, or a spell like this, you know they have no elixir. Okay, and at this point, I'm already up positive 5. Okay, I'm trying to get an Archer Queen down, obviously too, right? But in my head, I know he has Fireball, right? And then typically they'll Fireball, but she does not die to Fireball. But Fireball log takes at a level 12 Archer Queen, if I'm not mistaken. But at this point, I knew I had it. He was down elixir. I was going to go ahead and reset. Okay, by the time I hit maxed, he was going to be, well, in this case, he probably has 2. Maybe he's working on 3. I don't know, something like that. I would have been max. I would have been okay, right? And then he would have had to defend like this hard counter push or even a big, massive push with the Mega Knight, Archer Queen. He would have had to try to defend that. And it would just been overwhelming, right? But he just was too aggressive at the beginning, and it cost him. So as you can see here, I'm almost certain I cycled a Mega Knight back here, okay? And this is the one case I usually say don't do that, but this is the one case I knew I could. And his placement here, I think, is what I want to talk about a little bit more. Okay, so he drops a Musketeer back here. Okay, this is, again, not how you want to play any Hog Cycle deck. He drops a Musketeer back there. He has his Ice Golem back here. He has a cannon, and he could have easily shut this down if he would have placed the Musketeer, let's just say in one of these tiles, somewhere back here, the cannon right about here, and then use the Ice Golem. He cycled the Ice Golem. You don't want to do it. If you know your opponent's running Mega Knight, Ice Golem is one of the best positive elixir trade because you can either drop him right here. You might have to leak a little bit of elixir, and then he's going to walk to it. And then you're going to have a Musketeer possibly here. You're going to have a cannon, and both are going to be taking down the Mega Knight. You can drop some skeletons on it as well, all right, behind as it's walking so it doesn't splash them. And you're constantly, then you're back to your Hog Rider. Then you can not counter push, but you can put pressure. That's what he should have done. But his troops, like this Musketeer, it has some range, but I guess he's anticipating that the Musketeer will stay right about here. I just don't know, because then she'll be able to hit it. But again, he's going to be able to get to the tower. I mean, you can try, or if he drops the cannon too late, then the Mega Knight's going to jump on it. You know, he can continue to kite and all that kind of stuff, but he didn't play it right. All right, he did not play it right. For sure. All right. It's all about placement. And as you can see here, all right, he drops his Hog Rider. I do get the Ram Rider down. I think the Hog may have got 1 hit, maybe 2. I don't know. But at this point, it didn't really matter. Right. I knew I was up on damage. I have a basically healthy, full health Mega Knight here. He's got a cannon. He isn't able to do anything. If anything, he could have like dropped maybe an Ice Spirit here. Maybe some skeletons here or something like that. I'm trying to think of a way he could have activated King Tower. But he just, again, this cannon is basically gone. I have a full health Ram Rider that's going to be marching down as well. And I can have the E-Spirit, which will take down any other squishy troops he has. I mean, he can use Log, but I knew I would overwhelm at this point. And as you guys can see here, I got the Bandit down to, I mean, look at this, right? I just made him basically use all of his elixir to the point that he couldn't do any kind of Hog Cycle and he couldn't do any kind of spell cycle at all. And the Bandit was healthy, the Mega Knight was there, the Ram Rider was there, and that was basically GG's on the tower. So that's it, guys. All right. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next one, everyone take care, stay safe, peace out.